Hello everybody, we are at Nationals Park for this game between the Washington Nationals and the new opponent, the St. Louis Cardinals. The Nationals' 9-game winning streak went down the wayside on the last game against the Padres. They are now 20-6 on the season. Cardinals are 17-10 in their replay. As I like to do anytime a new team comes to town or the Nationals face a new team, I should say, start a new series, I like to show who is on the roster for each of these teams, or for the opposing team anyway. So let's look at the bench players the Cardinals have on their roster. They will have 2 right-handed hitters on the bench, and they are Yair Munoz and Tyler O'Neill. They have 1 lefty on the bench, and that's Colton Wong. 2 switch hitters, Dexter Fowler, and the backup catcher, Matt Wieters. So those 5 are available off the bench for the Cardinals. Let's look at their bullpen. These are the non-starters. Now, the starting pitchers the rest of the series, I'm not going to worry about showing them, but I'm going to show the guys in the bullpen. And we have 2 lefties in the bullpen, and we have Tyler Webb and Andrew Miller. Those are the 2 lefties that the Cardinals have available. Right-handers, Dominic Leone, John Gant, Giovanni Gallegos, John Brebbia, and their closer, Jordan Hicks. So those are the pitchers that are available for the Cardinals. Starting pitcher in the game for the Cardinals will be Michael Wacha. And now let's look at the lineup for the Cardinals. Leading off and playing third base will be Matt Carpenter. Batting second, playing first base, Paul Goldschmidt. Hitting third and playing shortstop is Paul DeYoung. Batting cleanup in left field, Marzel Ozuna. Hitting fifth in right field is Jose Martinez. Hitting sixth and catching, Yadier Molina. Batting seventh, playing second base, Jed Jerko. Batting eighth, playing center field, Harrison Bader. And of course, batting ninth and pitching, Michael Wacha. All right, for the Washington Nationals, as we are at Nationals Park, a couple of lineup changes for the Nationals. Or not lineup changes, but roster changes due to injury. And just wanting to bring somebody else up. 2 guys have left the roster. Anthony Rendon has gone on the injured list, and they've also sent the relief pitcher Eric Fetty down. They've called up middle infielder Adrian Sanchez, and they've called up left-handed relief pitcher Dan Jennings. So those are their starters, or their roster changes, I should say. And we'll look at their starting lineup as well for the Nationals. Well, we'll do that in the bottom half of the first. How about that, just to save a little time? We will look at the Nationals defensively. Defensively, they have Soto in left, Robles in center, Eaton in right, Kendrick at third, Keyboom short, Dozier second, Adams first, and Gomes catching. The offerings of Patrick Corbin, who's on the mound for the Nationals. And it's kind of tight to see, but at least I can read it, fortunately. He is, in the replay, he is 3-1 with a 3.66 ERA, 32 innings pitched, 21 hits, 13 runs all earned, 13 walks, and 33 strikeouts. So Corbin is going to be the starting pitcher for the Nationals. Kind of dark in here. I was trying to get as much light as I could without making too much glare. There's like a trade-off here. But hopefully, can still see everything. Let's put the board in play. I may raise this up a bit just so we get more room, that I can maybe move some things over towards the light a little bit, particularly the dice tray, because I do want to make sure you can see that it is kind of dark over where the dice tray is, but it's about as good as I'm going to get, I think, given the fact that it's nighttime. All right, so the leadoff man for the Cardinals will be Matt Carpenter, and I'm going to be fidgeting with this for the first couple of innings, probably trying to get everything where I would like it. So let's look through the camera, do a quick focus, and I think that's okay. All right, so Matt Carpenter will lead things off. He enters the game hitting .258, 5 homers, and 15 driven in. Patrick Corbin delivers 3-6. That's a range play at Nationals Park. That's a 6-6. That's a home run to straightaway center field. That's an 11. His home run is a 9, so it fails that check. But if it's a failed range play, this turns into a double. The range of Robles is a 3. He needs a 3 or less, or this will be a double. It's a 5. He can't get to it. Matt Carpenter doesn't get the home run, but he gets the leadoff double. Puts it over the head of Robles, and he's aboard. Check for the strategy roll on Corbin. Nothing's happening. Paul Goldschmidt hitting .255, 7 homers, 22 driven in against Corbin. 2-6. Strikeout plus versus a lefty, but Goldschmidt's a righty, so we skip that. Goldschmidt, 4-6. Ground ball to third, and we'll see if the runner can get to third base on that. Carpenter, his base running rating is a 2, which means this die has to be a 1 for him to make it. It's a 2, he does not make it. I believe it has to be greater than that. Let's double check it. Let's double check it again by the rules. Runner advance, balls hit to third, only advance on a D6 roll. Okay, never mind. It's only on a D6 roll. So that makes it even worse. You got to have a 6. Only on a roll of 6. It's not a D6 roll, but only on a 6 roll is what I meant to say. You got to have a 6 on the D6. So he will hold with that ball hit to third. On the ball hit to short, then you check the base running rating. But on the ball hit to third, you have to have a 6 to advance. All right, so I always have to keep that handy just so I can get it straight. DeYoung, 200 average, 6 homers, 18 driven in. Corbin with the strategy roll. Nothing happening. 4-3, that's a home run question mark against a right-hander, 1-17. That passes. We go to DeYoung, it's a 6 or less, and he goes deep. It's a 6, right on the number. Now, I'm not going to do it. I thought about doing possibly a robbing the home run, but for one thing, this result does not tell you where the home run goes, and the only way you can rob a home run at Nats Park is in straightaway center field, but there's nothing here that says to go to straightaway center field. But I thought about home brewing when the number is right on the number, a la Strat. Then I thought about having a chance to rob the home run, but this is going to be a home run all the way. I have not actually done it in a game before. I just thought about it as a way to tweak something, but I'll probably just leave it alone. It is a 2-run homer for DeYoung. His 7th home run, RBIs 19 and 20. And the Cardinals jump out to a 2-0 lead here in the first. So that failed range play really comes out to be big. Cost him a run. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's struggling. 196, 3 homers, 10 driven in. And that 20 shot the coop. I'll keep the 6-5, but the 20 shot the coop. Let's see. 6-5 is a strikeout chance. So let's roll for the strikeout. That's a 3, so he will strike him out. 2 down for Ozuna. That brings up Jose Martinez hitting .371, 2 homers and 16 driven in. 5-2, and against a right-hander, that's an automatic out. Let's see what the out is. It is a 3, ground ball to first to end the inning, but 2 runs are in here in the first inning by the Cardinals thanks to the 2-run homer by Paul DeYoung. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. We go to the bottom of the first, St. Louis 2, and the Nationals coming to bat. And we look at the Nationals lineup. Eaton in right, Robles in center, Soto in left, Kendrick at third, Adams at first, Keyboom at short, Dozier at second, Gomes catching, and Corbin on the mound. And this is the second game in a row that Dave Martinez is batting the pitcher 9th. So maybe that experiment of batting the pitcher 8th is now over. I don't know. I haven't gone through the lineups to check, but I'm kind of hoping it is. All right, so Adam Eaton is up to the plate. And we'll look at the defense for the Cardinals. Ozuna in left, Bader in center, Martinez in right, Carpenter at third, DeYoung at short, Jerko at second, Goldschmidt at first, Molina catching, the offerings of Michael Wacha. On the replay from Stratomatic, Wacha is 1-2 with a 4.84 ERA, 22 and a third innings, 25 hits, 13 runs, 12 earned, 7 walks, and 17 strikeouts. Okay, so I think we are ready to go. And it'll be Wacha facing Eaton. 3-4. 3-4 on Wacha is a strikeout chance. That's a 2. Eaton's gone. 1 away. Eaton was coming into the game hitting .303, 5 homers and 23 driven in. So that average will take a slight ding thanks to that strikeout. Brings up Victor Robles. He's hitting 183, 2 homers and 8 driven in. 3-2. That is a blank against a right-hander. So we go to Robles. 4-5. That is a star 4, which is the ground ball to first. Goldschmidt takes it to the bag himself. 2 down. That brings up Juan Soto hitting 296, 7 homers and 24 driven in. Wacha 2-3. Strikeout chance. That's a 7, and he got him. So Wacha, very impressive in the first. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the second. Cardinals 2, Nationals nothing. And the veteran Yadier Molina will lead things off for the Cardinals. Yadier Molina. If I can get some more light this way, maybe that helps a little bit. I don't know. Try to curve the lampshade a little bit to get more light in this general direction. Hopefully that helps. We shall see. Hoping that helps. If I move that over here, then I can get more room for the scorebook. So let's do that. So that I can get more room here. All right, so hopefully that'll be good for now. And Molina comes into the game. 255, 3 homers, 15 driven in. That's a 4-6 possible error. Molina 2-1. That's a single to center. There is no error because he's a 3. That's an 18. But it will be a single for Yadier Molina. Leadoff single. He's a 1 for an attempt, but nothing's happening. So Molina will stay put. Jed Jerko, the batter, he's hitting 286 in limited duty. No homers or runs driven in. Corbin, 6-6. That's a walk plus. He walks at a 10. Plus makes it a 20. Stadium makes it 21. So that will be a walk. So 2 on with nobody out for Harrison Bader. And he's really been struggling. 146. 3 homers and 6 driven in. 20 on the strat. So chance of a pickoff 1-6. And the pickoff would be at second base for Yadier Molina. And he got him. He got him. He picked off Molina off second base. So pickoff goes 1-4 as Dozier snuck in behind the catcher Molina, and they picked him off. So that's a big out there. Puts a runner at first with 1 out now. No pickoff this time. Here is Bader. 5-6 strikeout chance. That's a 1. He got him. Boy, has this inning turned around thanks to the pickoff. A pickoff and a strikeout, and he's just about out of the inning. That'll bring up Wacha, the pitcher. Nothing on the strategy roll. Corbin, 4-4. That is a strikeout plus, and he got him. So how about that? What a pitching job there by Corbin. After giving up the single and the walk, he gets out of it with a pickoff and 2 strikeouts. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. So we go to the bottom of the second. It is 2-0 Cardinals, still in the lead. But it could have been worse. Cardinals were looking to score there with 2 on and nobody out, but Corbin managed to somehow get out of it. But that pickoff was huge. All right, here is Howie Kendrick to lead things off for the Nationals. And Kendrick's hitting 370, 5 homers, 17 driven in. He's in a little bit of a slump because he was over 400. He's dropped down to 370 now. 5-2, that's a range play at Nationals Park. That's a 5-2 again. That's a double to center, but the range of Bader is a 5. So if Bader gets this, anything other than 6, he makes the catch. And he took the double away. So it's just the way it's been going for Kendrick. Bader with that 5 in center field took away that double. 1 down, and that brings up Matt Adams, 268, 3 homers, 7 driven in. 6-2, that's a walk plus. He walks at a 7, plus the 1 is an 8. The plus from the result of 6-2 gives him an 18. That is an 18. So Adams will draw the base on balls. He has no attempt, but there is a pickoff chance. So Wacha, if he rolls a 20, has a chance to do what Corbin did. He did not. Here's Keyboom, 247, 3 home. I'm sorry, here's Dozier, not Keyboom, I'm sorry. He's hitting 111, 1 for 9, and no homers and 1 run driven in. Wacha, 4-1. He's not tired, so there's no single there. Keyboom, 4-4, question mark 8. 1-9's a hit. That's a 3. So it's a base hit, single, and that single goes to center field. So Adams trying to go to third. If he wanted to go to third, he's a base running rating of 1, but Bader's a -2 arm, so he's not going to be able to go anywhere. So he's going to have to hold fast at second base. Boy, what an advantage it is to have a center fielder that's a 5 range and a -2 arm. I mean, that's pretty impressive. All right, so here is Dozier, and talk about strength up the middle. DeYoung's a 5 rated here, and Molina, you know what he can do. They're just kind of weak here at second, but otherwise up the middle, they are very, very strong. All right, here's Wacha to Dozier. Nothing on the strat roll. Dozier 247, 3 homers and 10 driven in. 6-1, home run straight up off the card, home run. That's an 18 though. Dozier's only a 10, so no home run. Wacha catches a break, but Dozier does get the bat. 5-4, and he grounds it to third. This could be a double play. Let's see what kind of a double play with runners at first and second. We have to roll the D6 to find out what kind of where the ground ball is. It's a 6, which means it's in the hole. The only chance for a double play is second to first. So Dozier's a 3 for his double play rating. Wacha's a +1, gives him a 4. The pivot is Jerko, he's a 0. So 1 to 4, it's a double play. And he got it, double play, 5-4-3 around the horn to end the inning. So no runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the third. It is St. Louis 2, Washington nothing. And the top of the order is due up for the Redbirds. It'll be Matt Carpenter. He doubled and scored his first time. He doubled on a failed range play by the center fielder Robles. So he'll see what he can do this time. Corbin will see if he can't keep checks on Carpenter. 4-2. He's not tired, so there's no single. Go to Carpenter. 1-4. He's going to line it hard, but right at Dozier for out number 1. 1 down, and here brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 5-3. Blank against a right-hander. 6-6, ground ball to third. Second time he's done that. 2 up, 2 down, and here's DeYoung. 1-5, range play. We'll go to DeYoung's card for the range play. 1-3, fly to left. Range of the left fielder Soto is a 3. He needs a 3 or less to get to this. And he cannot. Is it a double? It is not. It's a single for DeYoung. So he is homered and singled. He's got an attempt of 2. But nothing's happening. That brings up Ozuna. 3-4. That's another range play. Nationals have not had good luck at range plays this game. 2-3. That's a single. The third base. The third baseman's range. Kendrick is only a 2. And he can't get it. That's going to be a base hit. DeYoung. Let's see what he runs. You got to be a 5 to get to third base. He's only a 4, but with 2 outs, that makes him a 5. So he does get third base. So runners are at the corners. And an attempt of 2 for Ozuna. 20, chance for a pickoff, 1-6. Will they get Ozuna? I'm sorry, will they get Ozuna at first base on a 1-6? They will. It's the second pickoff of the game for Corbin as they catch Ozuna napping to end the inning. So how about that? 2 pickoffs in 3 innings. And Patrick Corbin has done it. Got himself out of that jam. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the third, still 2-0. And without some pickoffs, it could be a lot worse. All right, Yan Gomes, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for the Nationals. He's hitting .250, 4 homers and 11 driven in. Wacha a 5-3, possible error on a ground ball. And that's a 1-1. Question mark 8, so there's no ground ball. This is a fly ball. Question mark 8 needs a 1-7 to get a base hit. That's an 8. It's just out of range. It'll be a fly to center. And there's 1 down. For the pitcher, Patrick Corbin, who hits like a pitcher. 3-4 strikeout chance. He got him. No doubt about it. Struck him out. 2 down for Adam Eaton. Wacha 4-5. And against a right-hander, that would be a straight-out single, but against a left-hander, it's a blank, so Eaton has to earn it. 4-6, he flies to center to end the inning. So 3 up and 3 down. We go to the fourth, still 2-0 Cardinals. That 2-run homer from DeYoung has held up so far. And Jose Martinez will lead things off against Corbin. And I'm sure Dave Schilt, the manager, is telling his base running coaches to make sure nobody gets picked off anymore. Or somebody might be getting fined or losing a job or something. Martinez, Corbin, 2-2. Hit by the pitch. He's a 4, minus a 6, so no chance there. Go to Martinez, 1-1. He's going to single past third base. Or to third base, how you want to look at it. He's got an attempt of 1. Nothing happening. Going to make sure he doesn't get picked off. Here's Molina. 6-6. That's a walk plus. So first and second again, just like he had the last inning. So last 2 innings, in fact, have been the same way. But he's pitched out of them. But how many times can you go to the well? Got to figure. Luck's going to run out here shortly. Here's Jerko. See if he can find that pickoff chance again. He cannot. It's 19, but he's not bunting. Infield halfway. 3-1. Would be a strikeout plus, but he's a righty, so it's a blank. Go to Jerko. 3-3. Ground ball to short. Could be a double play. His double play is a 5. They're halfway. That makes it a 6, so it's a guaranteed double play because the second baseman has no pivot. So it will be a guaranteed double play of 6-4-3 by Jerko. Double play. That does move Martinez to third base for Harrison Bader. And let's see, do you pitch to Bader and take your chances, or do you walk Bader and pitch to Wacha and definitely get out of the inning, or do you take your chances with Bader? I think with first base open, you know what? They're going to pitch to Bader. They're going to pitch to him. 3-3, strikeout chance, but 20 is too much. We go to Bader's card. 6-5, and he doubles to center field, and it makes Dave Martinez and myself pay for this by pitching to him. Probably should have walked him, but you take your chances, and that's what happens. You're hoping to get him out and have Wacha lead off the next inning, but he found that double. He could have just as easily rolled a 6-4 and grounded out, and the inning would have been over, but that's just the way it is. It's 3-0 Cardinals. Pickoff chance possibly. Nothing happening. Here's Wacha. 5-6. Strikeout chance. Got him. Too little, too late. All right, so that's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left. So even if it wasn't for the double play, no telling how many runs they would have given up. They only give up 1, so they're still in the game at 3-0. But you don't want to fall behind a good team like the Cardinals. Remember, they're not playing the Marlins and the Rockies anymore. They're playing a National League Central champion Cardinal team. So got to bring your A game for this. Here's Wacha. 2-5, strikeout chance. 17's too much. Robles gets the swing. 3-5, and he's going to line it to short. Hit it hard, but right to DeYoung. 1 away for Juan Soto. 6-2, that's a walk plus, and Soto will draw the 1-out walk. He's aboard with an attempt of 1, and he does get it. It's a 1. So how about that? He gets the steal. It's an 18. Plus 1 makes him a 19, and Molina's a 0. So anything other than a 20, he's safe. And he's in there, stolen base for Soto. At least that takes away the double play. And now Kendrick is up. We'll roll for the strat roll. Nothing happening. Wacha to Kendrick. 3-3, strikeout chance. Kendrick, too much for that. So we go to Kendrick's card. 1-5, fly to right. That's 2 down. Soto on a fly to right. Martinez has a 0 arm. Soto is a 3. 3 or less, he will make it. 4-5, he has to hold. 6, he's out. He's already in scoring position, so we're not going to send him to third. You're down 3-0. You don't want to take a chance of rolling a 6 there. That would be brutal. I'll do it just for the heck of it. Not going to count, but I'll do it for the heck of it. And see, he would have been out, so that's why I didn't do it. All right, so Matt Adams, the batter. Wacha on the strat roll. Nothing happening. 3-2, and against a lefty, that's a strikeout chance, and he got him. So it ended up not mattering. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the fifth. It's 3-0 Cardinals. As Corbin not getting any run support from his mates as Michael Wacha has shut him down. And he's having to deal with this tough Cardinal lineup. Here's Carpenter, top of the order. He's doubled in line to second. 5-3, that's a strikeout plus chance against a lefty, so he got him. One down. Carpenter is out of there. It's nice to get the leadoff man out for a change. Every inning, the leadoff man had reached, except for the third. Carpenter twice has led off the inning. He's led off all 3 at-bats he's hit leadoff. Doubled the first time, made outs the second time. Goldschmidt, 3-2. That's a strikeout chance, but 17's too much. Go to Goldschmidt, 1-2. He's going to single. Single to third base. He does not have an attempt. Can Corbin find that 20 again for a pickoff? He cannot. DeYoung. 5-5. Error on a grounder. Go to DeYoung. 1-6. That's not going to be a grounder. That's a double to center field. There is no grounder there on a double. No error check, I should say. Plus, Soto's only a 1. And I'm sorry, Robles is 3. That's a 12, so it wouldn't be an error anyway. But on the double to center, let's see if Goldschmidt can score. He's a 4 base running rating. The double to center to score, you add 1, makes it a 5. But Robles is a -1, makes it a 4. So 1 to 4, he will score. And he does. And the fact that's a 1, DeYoung's going to BR rating is greater than the white die, so DeYoung will take third on the throw. Because of the fact that red die was a 1, that kicks in the trail runner. So Goldschmidt will score to make it 4-0. And DeYoung goes to third. So he's at third base with 1 out. Infield's going to have to come in for Ozuna. 6-4, and that's a straight-up home run chance. That's a 5. Ozuna's a 17. It is gone. Home run for Marcell Ozuna. And now the Nationals are playing like the April and May Nationals I'm familiar with, as it is now 6-0. 6-0. Corbin now pretty much tired, but they want to try to get him through the inning if possible. Martinez, 4-6, possible error. That's a 2-5. That's a double to center field. Double to center. And Robles is a 3. That is a 3. It is odd, so it will be an error. So that will be a double. He's going to automatically get third. Will he come home? His BR rating is a 2. He will not come home. He will stay at third. So it's a double plus an E8. So he gets the third on the E8 on Robles. Now he's at third with 1 out for Yadier Molina. Let's see. They're going to keep him in there. No pickoff chance, just the infield in. 5-4. Strikeout plus. Got him. I think. No, it didn't get him. I'm sorry. He's only a 3 against lefties, so the strikeout plus does not get him. Molina gets to swing. 2-6, question mark 9. That's a 9. Against left-handers, that's a double. So another double, and that's going to be it for Corbin. He can't go any further. Dave Martinez has seen enough. And that's going to do it for Corbin. He gets shelled in this outing as the Cardinals came to play. And we will have to get a new pitcher. Let's see where the batting order is for the pitcher. The pitcher will bat 4th for the Nationals. So this is probably just a 1 inning or a guy to get him through the, out of the inning kind of thing. So they're going to go to Kyle Bearclaw to try to get him out of the inning. Kyle Bearclaw. And we'll do the gory details on Corbin at the end of the inning. So Bearclaw is your new pitcher. He'll be facing Jed Jerko. Roll for a possible balk. Nothing happening. 5-5. Strikeout chance. That's a 14. Too much. So Jerko gets to swing. 2-4. Grounder to short. 2 down. Molina's base running rating is a 1. So I don't believe he's going to be able to make it no matter what, because I believe it has to be greater than that. Yeah, the BR has to beat the D6 roll, and a 1 BR can't beat anything. So he has to hold 2 down. And here's Bader again. Do you intentionally walk Bader, or you take your chances? Well, now since the righty's in the game, they're going to go ahead and pitch to Bader again. Why not? 5-2, and that's a strikeout chance, and they get him this time. So Bader out on strikes to end the inning. So actually, Bear Claw pitches 2/3 of an inning and gets out of that mess. It was already a mess. He couldn't get out but so far. He goes 2/3 of an inning, gets a strikeout, nothing else. But let's look at the gory details here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Despite the error there, the run was earned because of the double. So it is 4 runs there. So a total of 7 given up by Corbin in just 4 1/3 innings. So his ERA will definitely take a hit. Let's see how many hits we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So he gave up 12 hits. And let's see about walks and strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 strikeouts. And he walked 1, 2. I think it's just these 2. Walked 2. So the gory details on Corbin: 4 1/3, 12 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Bear Claw 2/3 of an inning, nothing across the board. But Cardinals strike for 4, and at the end of 4 1/2, it is St. Louis 7, Washington nothing. And Bear Claw most likely will be done unless they don't get to his part in the order. If they don't get down to the 4th spot, then they may let Bear Claw keep going. We'll see. Wacha now has been gift wrapped a 7-0 lead to protect. And Carter Keyboom, the batter. Wacha 1-4 is a strikeout chance. He got him. So Wacha kind of on cruise control at the moment with this 7-0 lead. 4-5, and that's a single against a right-hander. Straight up single for Dozier. So he gets a base hit. Strat rolls are turned off right now. So no pickoff, no nothing. With the score being what it is. Here's Gomes. 5-1, strikeout chance. 20 is too much. 3-4, fly to center. That's 2 down. And now we'll get the pinch hitter. Pinch hitter coming up for the pitcher, Bear Claw. And the pinch hitter will be, and they may as well get his feet wet. With 2 outs and a runner at first, down 7-0. They're going to use Adrian Sanchez. They just called him up. They're going to get his feet wet. Adrian Sanchez. Probably wasn't expecting to pinch hit in the 5th inning, but lo and behold, there he is. Wacha, 5-4, strikeout plus, and what a way to come in and get a strikeout plus thrown at you. So he's definitely out of there on strikes to end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 6th. It is St. Louis 7, Washington nothing, and the Nationals will need a new pitcher. And let's see who they want to go to. They are going to go to, let's see who's coming up for the Cardinals. I believe it's the pitcher spot. Yep, Michael Wacha is going to lead it off, followed by Carpenter and Goldschmidt. So we got 2 righties and a lefty. All the score being what it is, that probably is not coming into play. But they'll go with some long relief and use Joe Ross. Try to eat some innings and not burn the whole bullpen in the first game of the series. So Joe Ross is going to be on. So Bear Claw and Ross now have been used. And it's 7-0 as we start the top of the 6th. Michael Wacha to lead it off against Ross. 4-1 is a walk plus. That's not what they wanted. He's a 0, but you add the plus to make it a 10. Plus 1 there is an 11, so that 9 fits. And Wacha will draw a base on balls. 1 down. Oops, said I wasn't rolling strat rolls, sorry. Carpenter, 4-5. That's a range play at Nationals Park. 6-4, question mark 9, 7. Turns that into a base hit, but it's to right field, so we're checking the range of Eaton. He's a 3. 3 for Eaton. And he gets to it, so Eaton takes that hit away. Robs Carpenter of a single, 1 away. Wacha retreats to first base, and that brings up Goldschmidt. 2-5 strikeout chance. That's a 6. Goldschmidt is gone. 2 down for Paul DeYoung. 1-5. Possible error on a ground ball. DeYoung 1-1. Star 6 is a fly to right. That's going to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is still 7-0 favor of the Cardinals. And we'll check Wacha. His fatigue is facing 21 batters. He's faced 18. So he's steadily approaching that fatigue level. But with a 7-0 lead, I think they can give him a little leeway. Be facing top of the order, Adam Eaton. Wacha 1-2 is a blank. We go to Eaton. In fact, that's the only blank on his card is 1-2. He just finally found it. 2-3 doesn't help the batter any. That's a star 2, which is a grounder to third. 1 out. So that's the only blank on Wacha's card is at the 1-2 position. Everything else has something going on. If there's no wild pitch or there's no tiredness, you can get blanks there. But for the most part, you're going to have some result. Here's Robles 4-5, and that's a single. Second time they've hit that roll. Dozier hit it last inning, and Robles hits it this inning. So that's now 20 batters. So Soto is his last batter he can face without being tired. Again, no strategy roll because it's 7-0. 6-6, that's a walk plus. So he will walk Soto. That puts 2 on with 1 out. And now he is fatigued, but they're going to try to get him through the inning. Facing Kendrick, 6-3, possible error. 4-1 is a ground ball back to the pitcher. He's got a 0 error rating, so no chance of an error, but there's a chance for a double play. He's a 2. You add 1 because they're halfway, or because it's hit to the pitcher, actually. I don't think you get an extra bonus for that. You just get a +1. So the +1 there makes that a 3. He's a +1 there, makes it a 4. And the pivot for a right-handed batter is the second baseman Jerko. He's a 0. So it's a 1-4 for a double play. And he's got it. Double play. 1, 4, 3, double play. And just like that, he's out of the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the 7th. It is 7-0 favor of the Redbirds. You would think it's Arizona Cardinals against the Washington football team with a score of 7-0, but that's not the case. Oops, I don't know why I moved Nationals Park. That was kind of silly. All right, Ozuna is your batter to lead off the top of the 7th in a 7-0 game against Joe Ross. Ozuna homered his last time up. 2-1, that's a strikeout chance. 12 will not be enough. Ozuna 6-2, star 5, flies to center. And I actually started playing this game standing up, and I'm still standing up, so because I want to keep checking the phone to make sure it's still running, because that last video I did with the 69 replay, the Amber Alert came through and kicked the phone off from recording, and I lost most of the game, a good portion of the game. So if I'm standing up, I can look down through the phone and know that it's recording. So that's why I'm doing that. Not that you need to know. Hopefully it's seamless to you. You don't know what I'm doing. 1-1 is a strikeout. 5 gets him. So Martinez is down on strikes. The only thing with standing up is I have a tendency maybe to bump into the table, and it might shake the little camera stand a little bit. So hopefully it's not too bad. Here's Joe Ross to Molina. 2-4, that's a range play. So we're going to Molina. 2-1, that's a single to center, but the range of Robles is a 3. And he gets it this time. So this time Robles is able to take the hit away. 3 up and 3 down go the Cardinals. Here in the top of the 7th, we got the 7th inning stretch, and it's the Cardinals 7 and the Nationals nothing. Now, what do they want to do here with Wacha? I think they're going to let him try to pitch this 7th inning. He's completely fatigued, but he hasn't hit a fatigue roll yet. So as long as he doesn't hit a fatigue roll and doesn't get into trouble, they're going to let him keep going. So Matt Adams, the batter. 2-4, and that's a straight-up home run chance. That's a 14. That's a 14. It's gone. At least I think that's a 14. Yep, that's a 14. So that's a 14. That's a 14. It is gone. Adams, home run. And maybe Wacha, now that he's lost the shutout, might they might want to consider taking him out of there. And I think they will. I think they want to give him a chance to keep the shutout going, but he's going to come out 6+ for Wacha. He's going to give up one run on the home run, and that's only the 4th hit he's allowed. And let's check his walks. He walked 3, and he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Struck out 5. All right. So 6+ for Wacha, 4 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, and of course he stands to be the winner, which would up his record to 2-2. So Wacha is coming out. There will be no double switch. They're just going to bring somebody in to pitch this 1 inning. So looking at their 1 inning guys that they might want to use, they're going to use Dominic Leone, or Dominic Leone. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It might just be Leone. The E might be silent. I'm not sure. But Leone sounds better. It sounds like one of the characters from The Sopranos or something. So I'm going to call him Leone, whether he's a Leone or not. I'm just going to call him Leone just because. And Leone, or Leone, is on. Facing Keyboom. 6-5, range play. We go to Keyboom. 1-4, ground ball to third. The range of Carpenter is only a 2. And he can't get it. So is it going to be a single or a double? It is a single. So base hit for Keyboom as he snuck it past Carpenter. Keyboom has no attempt rating. Go to Dozier, 2-5. 2-5 is a walk plus, so he will draw the base on balls. So Leone not impressing his manager at all with these 2 batters he can't get out. Here's Yan Gomes. 5-6 strikeout plus. That will be more impressive. He got him on that one. So that's out number 1. And now we get a pinch hitter for Joe Ross as he is done for the day. Joe Ross will come out. He went 2 innings. And now they'll go to a pinch hitter. They already used Sanchez. So they will use, let's see, not that it really matters. They will use Wilmer Defoe. So Wilmer Defoe is on to pinch hit here in the 7th inning. Wilmer Defoe with 2 on and 1 out facing Leone. 6-2, that's a range play. They are halfway, so the infield, so the infield will lose 1 to their range if it's to the infielder. Defoe's card, 6-3 is a star 6, which is to fly to right. Martinez is only a 1, so he has to be a 1 to catch this. It is not. Is it a single or a double? It is a double. Double off the bat of Wilmer Defoe, a pinch hit double. That will score Keyboom from second for sure. Let's check on the runner, Dozier. Dozier runs at a 5. And Martinez has a 0 arm. Double to right, you lose 1 to make it a 4. But I think with the score 7-1, you're playing station to station, so Dozier's going to hold at third base. So the pinch hit double by Defoe does put him in business, second and third, with only 1 out. And now this is batter number 5 coming up, so Leone's getting ready to be tired. Can't get something straight here with Eaton. Infield is back. They'll give up the run to get the out. 2-2 is the ballpark card. We're going to Nationals Park. 6-2, and that's a ground ball to first. With the infield back, they will give up the run. So Dozier will score. He's a 5 base runner. They're not going to try to throw him out. They're going to let him score. Defoe will go to third. 7-3 now the score, but now there's 2 outs with a runner at third and Victor Robles. Leone is now tired, but he's going to try to get this last out in Victor Robles. 4-3. Home run question mark against a right-hander. He fails that check. So no home run chance for Robles, but he will swing. 1-4, he grounds to third. Carpenter's got it, innings over. But 3 runs come in for the Nationals. 2 of them are charged to Leone in his 1 inning of work. So he had a little bit of a rough outing there. No walks and a strikeout. 1 walk and a strikeout. Not bad. 1 walk and a strikeout. My Correction tape getting a little fuzzy on me there. 1 walk and a strikeout, and he gave up 2 hits. So for the Nationals, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. So after 7 complete, it is St. Louis 7, Washington 3, and we need a new pitcher for the Nationals. And it's going to be Jerko for the Cardinals. Jerko, Bader, and a pinch hitter for Leone. So let's see who the pitcher is going to be for the Nationals first of all. And that pitcher will be, they will go to, they will go to Matt Grace. So Matt Grace is on, the lefty. Matt Grace. Grace is on. We'll finish the numbers on Ross. Ross went 2 innings, and he didn't give up any hits or runs. So solid relief there. Did walk 1, struck out 2. And now Grace is on. And it's going to be, I believe it's going to be Munoz is going to pinch hit. So Munoz will pinch hit for Leone here in the 8th inning. So it will be Jerko, Bader, and Munoz coming up for the Cardinals against Matt Grace. 3 right-handers, but they've used some of their right-handers recently, so they want to see if Matt Grace can get it done. He does okay against right-handers sometimes. See what he can do against Jerko. 6-3, that's a walk plus against a right-hander though, so not so well this time. So when you think you're going to try to get something done, it goes against the book. All right, no strategy roll because it's still a 4-run game with 2 innings left. So here is Bader, 3-5. Now that is a star line against a right-hander, so that time it worked out for him. Let's see what the star line is. It's a 5, fly to center. So that's 1 away. And it's going to bring up the pinch hitter Yair Munoz, or Yairo Munoz, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. 6-4, would be a strikeout plus against a lefty, but it's against a righty, so it's blank. We go to Munoz, 2-5, ground ball to third. 2 down, and that's going to send up Matt Carpenter. Lefty on lefty finally. 3-5, and against the lefty, that's a strikeout chance. That's a 19, though, too much, whereas a righty would have been a star line. So Carpenter gets to swing 1-2, and he grounds to first to end the inning. And that's going to be it for Grace. He's going to go his 1 inning, give up no hits, no errors, and he did walk a batter. But he pitches 1 shutout inning. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. We need a new pitcher for the Cardinals, as Leone was pinch hit for. So let's see who's coming up for the Nationals. It is Soto, Kendrick, and Adams, a couple of lefties. So they will go to a lefty out of the pen. And they will go to Andrew Miller. He's got that special K to keep a watch out for. So Andrew Miller, the lefty, will be on to face Soto, Kendrick, and Adams. Bottom of the 8th, 7-3 Cardinals. 2-5, strikeout plus chance, and he got him. So strikeout of Soto, 1 away. It's going to bring up Kendrick, 3-3. That is a wild pitch, which is no play. 4-5. That's another wild pitch, which is no play. So that's ball 2. 2-6. This is a walk plus, so he ends up potentially walking him. He's a 7 against the lefties. +1 makes him an 8. The walk plus makes him an 18, so it will be a walk. So after 2 balls on the wild pitch rolls, he actually does walk Howie Kendrick. For Matt Adams. 2-2, that's a blank against a lefty, so we go to Adams' card. 1-5, ground ball to second. He's a 3. They were halfway, makes it a 4. He's a 1, makes it a 5. The pivot is the shortstop, DeYoung. He's a 1, makes it a 6. That's a guaranteed double play, 4-6-3. You don't even have to roll for it because it is a 4-6-3. The 6 The 6 doesn't even get you to runners advance because the 6 totals a double play, so that overrides that. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the 9th. 7-3 Cardinals. And we'll get a new pitcher for the Nationals here in the 9th. It'll be Goldschmidt. Let's see, it'll be Goldschmidt, DeYoung, and Ozuna for the Cardinals. And let's see who the Nationals want to bring in. Because Grace has already faced his 4 batters. He can't face any more. He'd be tired. And so they're going to go to Justin Miller. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Justin Miller. Why not? Justin Miller. We go to Justin Miller. Down 7-3. It probably doesn't matter. But he's in the game, Justin Miller. And he'll be facing Goldschmidt to start out. 4-1. That's a range play at Nationals Park. That's a 6-1. That's a home run to the pull side. That's a 4. There is no range to worry about. That is gone. Goldschmidt goes deep. He takes Justin Miller deep. First batter faced. It's gone. It's now 8-3. But Miller had no control. That was all Nationals Park. Here's DeYoung. 6-4. Strikeout chance. And he gets him. 1 down. Brings up Marcell Ozuna. But it is now 8-3 Cardinals. Here in the 9th. 4-3. Miller. 4-3 is a range play. Ozuna. 6-3. Fly to right. Eaton is a 3. And he can't get it. Is it a double? It is not. Just a single for Ozuna. But he's aboard. Again, no strategy roll because of the score. So here comes Martinez. 2-2. Home run straight up on his card. Home run. But against a right-hander, it's only a 5. That's a 10. So no home run. We go to Martinez. 3-1. It's still going to be a single pass short. And Ozuna will have to stop at second. So now Miller has faced 4 batters. He may have to come out because he is now tired. But they're going to let him see if he can get him out of the inning. Facing Yadier Molina. 5-5 is a star line. So possible double play. That's a 6. Ground ball to third. Molina. He's a 3 double play ready. Makes it a 4 with the infield halfway. Plus he's 1. Makes it a 5. So a 5. Let's see where the double play is going to go towards. With runners at first and second. The 4 says it's right at third. So it's going to be a step on the bag, throw to first kind of thing. 5. Anything other than a 6, it's a double play. It's a double play. So it's 5 unassisted by Kendrick. 5 unassisted, 5-3 double play to end the inning. Run comes in for the Cardinals. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and a man left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It is 8-3 in favor of the Cardinals. Most likely no 9th inning magic, you wouldn't think. We'll get a new pitcher for the Cardinals as Miller went his 1 inning. And let's see, he gave up a walk and a strikeout. Nothing else. Walk and a strikeout, nothing else. And let's see who they want to bring in to pitch the final inning. It will be John Gant, the right-hander, John Gant. So John Gant is on to try to finish out the deal. He'll be facing Keyboom, Dozier, and Gomes. If anybody gets on, we'll get a pinch hitter for the pitcher, and that will most likely be Kurt Suzuki. Although I think we're going to have... we're just going to let him go because we've already used Sanchez and Defoe as pinch hitters, so we have nobody else to play shortstop. So we're just going to have, not that we'll get there, but we're just going to 8-3. You might as well give Keyboom some at bats. 4-3, and whoops, got some stuff here. 4-3 is a walk plus to a lefty, but to a righty it is blank. 5-3, and that's a single past second base, so that's why you give Keyboom the chance to hit. He gets a base hit, brings up Dozier. 4-5. 4-5 is a walk plus, so he walks Dozier. So this is not the start that Gant wants. He puts 2 on with nobody out for Yan Gomes. What, did you think there'd be a 1-2-3 9th inning in the Nationals replay? I don't think so. Here's Yan Gomes. 5-3, walk plus, but he's a righty, so it's a blank. Go to Gomes. 6-4, that's a star line 4, which is a ground ball to first. His double play rating is a 2. They're halfway, makes him a 3. +1 makes it a 4. The pivot shortstop DeYoung is a 1, makes it a 5. Anything other than a 6, it's a double play. It's a 6, so the only play is to first base. So Goldschmidt takes the shore out, and runners advance to second and third. And now Michael Taylor will pinch hit for the Nationals here in the 9th. Michael Taylor will do the pinch hitting for the pitcher, Justin Miller. So Michael Taylor will come into pinch hit. Runners at second, third. Infield is back. They want an out. They'll give up the run. No problem. 1-3. That's a strikeout plus chance. They won't have to worry about it because Taylor just struck out for out number 2, and now it's down to Adam Eaton. So no matter who you had as a pinch hitter, he was going to strike out that time. All right, last chance, Adam Eaton. Infield's back to normal. 3-3 is a walk plus, so that loads the bases. Bases are now loaded. Now he has faced 5 batters, so now he's tired. He's tired, but they want to try to get him to finish the game. They'd really rather not bring in another pitcher. They really save these other guys for the other games in the series. It is 8-3 with the bases loaded, so technically, let's see, 8-4, 8-5, 8-6, 8-7, 8. It would be a save situation, but do they really want to burn Hicks? I don't think they want to burn Hicks in this situation unless they really have to. So they're going to leave Gant in there, and they want to keep Hicks fresh for the next game. So they're going to leave him in there. 1-6. That's a home run question mark. A 1-2 versus a righty. That's a 1. Robles has a home run at number 8. 13, not enough. That would have been a grand slam. Boy, talk about your possibilities of really imploding. He's not out. He gets to swing, but he could have been a grand slam. Instead, 5-3 grounds to short, and the ball game is over. But it was that close to making it an 8-7 ball game real quick. But Gant gets out of it. A little bit of trouble there, but he did get through it. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they left them loaded thanks to 2 walks. And the winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. He improves to 2-2. Wacha improves to 2-2. And the losing pitcher, Corbin, drops to 3-2. No save because I really did not want to bring in Hicks. I really wanted to avoid that. So Cardinals win it 8-3. Nationals did make an error. I don't think the Cardinals made any errors. Could be wrong, but I don't think they did. No, they did not. Nationals leave 8 on. And let's see how many did the Cardinals leave on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left on. And the hits for the Cardinals, let's see, 4. It's like 15 hits if I've got it correctly. And for the Nationals, they garnered all of 7 hits. Okay, unofficially, this is our total unofficially. St. Louis wins the game 8-3. That part's official. 8 runs, 15 hits, no errors, and 7 left for the Cardinals. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 errors, and 8 left for the Nationals. Wacha the winner at 2-2. Corbin the loser at 3-2. Nationals have lost 2 in a row now and dropped to 20-7 as the Mets now pull within 3 games of the Nationals, pending what they do in today's action. So they got to Corbin early and often, got to a 7-0 lead and never really looked back. So the next game against the Cardinals, game 2 of the series, it'll be Adam Wainwright against Anibal Sanchez. So till next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.